3rd of May every year celebrates the fundamental principles of press freedom with a view to evaluating press freedom around the world, defending the media from attacks on their independence, and for paying tribute to journalists who have lost their lives in the course of their profession. The day, proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly in 1993, following a recommendation adopted at the 26th session of UNESCO's General Conference of 1991, was in response to a call by African journalists who, in 1991 in Namibia, produced the landmark Declaration on Media Pluralism and Independence. The theme of this year's observance, which coincides with the study tour of the United States by 10 African practicing journalists, is "Let Journalism Thrive Towards Better Reporting, Gender Equality, and Media Safety in the Digital Age." As they were being hosted by the New York Foreign Press Center, the key issues of media operational environment, challenges, and sustainability were in the front burner.
We do believe strongly in press freedom, which is, of course, the subject of your trip. Last year, for example, was a really bad year for press freedom. We can only hope that the trend will improve from here. But it's going to take courage on the part of a lot of people, including yourselves.
Not one person believed the world would fare better without a free and vibrant media. Hence, the need for global advocacy against rising hostilities towards media practitioners.
The media ownership structure itself in the country, suggests that most journalists are divided along the lines of the interest of their proprietors. And so there are very few media outlets in Nigeria today that can actually boast of being independent.
Most of the time, we are challenged on many things. We are challenged on intimidation, harassment, repression. In Burundi, we are facing all that. We are facing intimidation, facing harassment, but we need to be, to understand our role to promote the freedom of the press.
It is very dangerous practicing our craft these days, especially in Africa, especially in conflict-ridden countries like Syria.
Only a year ago, 61 of journalists killed by those people when they were doing their jobs. So we have seen so many things, how those non-governmental organizations are working here for the freedom of press in the US and over the world.
The visiting journalist believed the operational environment was getting more insecure for practitioners globally and will wish that the world would, in the real sense of it, imagine a world without the media. In the midst of these rising repressive tendencies, however, what message would they love to share with their colleagues back home and elsewhere?
Well, remain focused, remain disciplined, and remain as professional as possible.
In the midst of all that adversity that's facing us today as journalists, we should not give up. We should always go out there and do our best, tell the truth, convey information to citizens so that we can all build a better and a more democratic society.
I really want to tell them that to be bold again, to go for it, because it's not easy. We have visited the Freedom Center. We have seen those material from our brothers who have been killed during their jobs, or their passports, their camera, their everything. When you will see this as a journalist, you will cry, you will weep. But we don't have to release. We have to go forward until we shall win the game, inshallah.
I applaud you for having chosen to become journalists, for having been selected by our American embassies to be part of this tour, and I applaud you for the work you're going to be doing when you continue doing it when you get back to your home countries.
The 10 journalists are from Benin Republic, Burundi, Ghana, Guinea, and Mauritania. Others are Nigeria, Rwanda, South Africa, Tanzania, and Uganda. From the New York Foreign Press Center, Adesina Anidugbe, Ogtv News.